In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can utilize a program like Google Slides to create a background for Seesaw. So let's hop over and be in a new Google slideshow. The first thing we want to do is get a blank slide. So you can either delete these two text boxes or simply head to Layout and select Blank. Now, let's think about what kind of activity we might want to create. Let's say that we're going to have students sort things into two different containers. In that case, what we might want to do is head up to the Shapes icon right here and click. I like to use rounded rectangles, but you can absolutely use any shape you'd like. So I'm going to select this rounded rectangle right here. And now I'm going to come and I'm going to draw it out. Now, I am going to leave some space here on the left-hand side. In fact, I might move this over just a little bit in order to be able to place manipulatives. Manipulatives might be things like coins, like we've looked at in other videos, or possibly words, text boxes, if we're doing a noun and verb sort, for example. So we'll want to leave some room for those images or text boxes over on the left. And now I can see that this is going to be a little bit too big because I want two containers here. So I'll go ahead and just make this smaller. And then what I like to do is make it look just the way I want it to be. So I like to make the border weight a little bit heavier and maybe change the color. And once I'm happy with it, and now I don't like the border color, so maybe I'll change that to pink. And now that I'm happy with it, what I'm going to do is simply choose Command D, which is going to duplicate it. And I can bring it right over here. Now, if I think that it might be confusing for my students, I might want to change the color on the inside to being yellow or something like that. So now that I have this set up like this, let's say that this is the background that I'd like to put into Seesaw. What I'm going to do is go ahead and give it a good name. So I might call this noun, verb, sort, background. Okay? And what I'm going to do at this point is head to the File button and choose Download. And I'm typically going to download this as a JPEG, which is an image file. So now you can see that it's downloaded it here to my downloads bar. It's also in a folder called Downloads on my computer. Now let's take a look at how we can bring it into Seesaw. So I'm going to go back up to my Seesaw tab and I'm going to go to the camera icon over here, select it, and then choose Upload. This brings me to my Downloads folder and I can choose to select that image that I just downloaded from Slides. So now I can use the three-dot menu to lock this into place. And now students won't accidentally be able to move it around. Let's look at another way. So I'm hitting Control Z or Command Z on my keyboard to undo the things I just did. I do want to mention that if you are creating at the same time as building your Seesaw activity, and you can see this noun verb sort JPEG down here in your downloads bar down here at the bottom, you can do a simple drag and drop and bring it up this way as well. Be aware also that before you lock it in place, you could move it around. So if you wanted to move it way over here and put your manipulatives on the right-hand side, that's always an option for you as well. So basically, once you get it into the spot that you want it, you just want to go ahead and find that three-dot menu. Sometimes it's down here. Sometimes you might see it over here on the right. Either way, you want to go up and choose Lock. Choose Lock All. That locks both the size and the location. And from there, you'll be able to start bringing in your manipulatives and continuing to build your activity.